to all the enthusiastic aspirants over there. My name is Sai Prasanna. I have qualified TSET and CSIR NEET. So, in this session, I am going to give you the detailed TG PGT Biological Syllabus Analysis. Okay, complete syllabus of Biological Sciences we are going to analyze now. So, Chandu Biology Classes is your gateway to teaching excellence. Let us begin with the first chapter. First chapter is Biological Sciences. This covers just 2% of the entire questionnaire. This just covers 2% of the entire questionnaire, where in this the contents include importance and human welfare, different branches of biology and famous eminent biologists and their contributions. Everything I am going to discuss in a more creative way so that we will remember everything, and I am going to generate the most unique objectives taking previous year questions into consideration. Okay. Second is living world. Second chapter, hardly 3% of the questionnaire will be covered from this segment, wherein the contents under this include life and its characteristics, classification of living organisms, nomenclature and taxonomy, types of classification systems, hierarchy of classification, species concept, biodiversity overview, invertebrates to chordates completely. So, this covers 3% of your entire questionnaire. Next, about microbial world. This chapter also covers 3 to 4% of your entire questionnaire. So, in microbial world, what are we going to focus? In our syllabus, it is given like virus, bacteria, algae, fungi, protozoa, complete vegetative or general characteristics of this, types and classification, reproduction and life cycle we are going to learn in a more detailed way. Useful and harmful microorganisms, and then immunity and vaccination, which is very important. Definitely there will be a question from this segment, immunity and vaccination, immunological disorders, most important segment, infections and lifestyle diseases. These are the concepts we need to cover under microbial world. Mostly 3 to 4% of the questionnaire will be covered directly from microbial world, and from this contents definitely there will be a question from immunity and vaccination and immunological disorders. That much important it is. Next is about cells and tissues from cell biology. Okay, cells and tissues, 5% of the questionnaire will be from this chapter easily. So, what are the concepts under this that we need to learn? So, these are the concepts ma. Cell theory and structure, cell organelles and function, all the cell organelles, non-membrane bound, single membrane bound, double membrane bound cell organelles of prokaryotic, plant cell, animal cell, complete cell organelles we are going to learn. Next, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, plant cell and animal cells from eukaryotic cells, life cycle in total, interphase and M phase. In cell division phase also we are going to learn clearly mitosis and meiosis, its numerical part also. Plant and animal tissues, stem cells, cancer biology which is very much important, and then transport in cells, and then histology. Okay, in histology we are going to learn anatomy of flowering plants and then internal organization of plants. These are the concepts that we are going to cover from cells and tissues. Fifth chapter, that is plant world. Plant world is the fifth chapter. From this plant world, how much we can expect is again 4 to 5% of the questionnaire we can expect from the plant world in TG PGT exam. So, here if you see ma, we have to focus on the morphology specifically, morphology of the vegetative structures, root, stem and leaf, its modifications, morphology of the floral structures as well. So, morphology, root, stem, leaf and floral characters, inflorescence and fruits. This we have to learn, and then modification and functions, photosynthesis, transpiration, respiration in plants. transportation in plants, where we are going to learn ascent of sap, then excretion and reproduction in plants. Major segment over here, plant growth and phytohormones. Definitely there will be a question on phytohormones from this chapter for sure. That much important it is. Okay, and economic importance of plants, crop diseases, control measures, agricultural operations, storage, plant enzymes and mineral nutrition. So these are the contents we are going to cover under plant world, from all the chapters, from all the concepts. Not just learning the concept, we are also going to cover objective under each and every concept. Okay, so that will boost our preparation. Then 6th chapter, that is animal world, wherein here the contents include human and animal organ systems, digestive, respiratory, circulatory and excretory systems, immunology again, immunology, locomotion in humans and protozoans, muscular, skeletal and nervous systems, control and coordination, reproductive systems, human and asexual forms. So we can expect 5 to 6% of the questionnaire directly from animal world. That much important it is. So even in this chapter, after each and every segment of this chapter, we are having questionnaire sessions. So make use of it. And then continuation of the animal world, that we have these concepts, birth control, sense organs, nutrition, balanced diet, deficiency and skin diseases, blindness, first aid, health agencies, life skills, domesticated and wild animals, husbandry, poultry, pisciculture and sericulture. So all these are what? Memory based concepts. For this we are going to learn tricks, mnemonics, objective sessions, which will make us fine tuned in these concepts. Okay, so the first half of the animal world is completely about physiology. The second half is totally memory based. Okay, next, hereditary and evolution. Easily we can expect 5% of the total questionnaire from heredity and evolution, of which genetics of Mendel, Mendelian genetics and sex determination, blood grouping, erythroblastosis fetalis, theories of evolution, speciation, human evolution, DNA fingerprinting, genetic disorders, human genome project. All these are important. We can't leave even the single segment of this chapter. That much important it is. Okay, so of this we need to highlight still Mendelian genetics, genetic disorders, sex determination, erythroblastosis, DNA fingerprinting, major segments of this chapter. Next, our environment, ecology. So our environment and ecology, we can expect again 5 to 6% of the total questionnaire. So here what are the segments that we have? Ecosystem components, abiotic and biotic factors, types of ecosystems, adaptations, food chains, food web, ecological pyramids, most important, food chain, food web and ecological pyramids. We can't expect paper without this from this chapter. Okay, and natural resources, soil, water management, forests, pollution, air, water, soil pollution, global warming, ozone depletion, acid rain, population and plant ecology. These are the segments under this chapter. Okay, and next, recent trends in biology. Okay, which includes genetic engineering. Okay, so what are the segments under this chapter? We have hybridization, genetic material, DNA and RNA, genetic engineering, gene therapy, gene bank, transgenic plants and animals, molecular biology and its diagnosis, biomedical technology, biomolecules, tissue culture and cloning. Okay, so we can expect 3 to 4% of questionnaire from this chapter. Okay, and lastly 10th chapter, which is about biodiversity and conservation. We can expect 3% of questionnaire, 3% of total questionnaire from this chapter again. So what are there? What are the contents of this chapter? Levels and importance of biodiversity, wildlife conservation, sanctuaries and national parks, ecosystem diversity, conservation strategies and policies. Completely theory and memory based. Okay. Again we will be having tricks, mnemonics and objective sessions for each and every concept of all these chapters. So classes for TG PGT are going to begin from August 1st, 2025. Okay. From this August 1st we are going to start TG PGT sessions. So make use of it. To know more about the course, the sessions, you can call us to the given number. Thank you.